In today's video, I am going to be showing you how to make a powerful hair growth oil that you can use to regrow your hair in bald areas and prevent hair fall. And without further ado, please let's get started. So guys, the first herb that I am introducing is Moringa. Now this is the type that I am using, a dried Moringa. I prefer to blend mine by myself. If you have the powdered Moringa, you can also use that, it is okay, but sometimes you don't see the things that they mix in some of the powdered herbs that we'll buy, so it's always best that you do your own at home by yourself. Okay, so I added a handful of my dried Moringa herb, and this is what it gave me, about 1 spoon of Moringa powder. Now next I'm going to be adding ginger. So I diced my ginger into smaller particles, and notice that I did not peel the skin of this particular ginger. All right, but if you want to, it is all right. And the next ingredient is clove. I added 1 tablespoon. The next is oregano. Now oregano is known for its antibacterial and antifungal properties, which helps to maintain a healthy scalp. I'm also going to be adding 1 tablespoon. Next is fennel seed. Fennel seed is also known to strengthen hair, reduce hair fall, because it is rich in antioxidant, vitamin and minerals. So guys, the last but not the least is rosemary. So I added 1 spoon of all of my herbs, and now I'm going to crush it. I am not going for a smooth paste, I just want to crush it a little bit, and that is what I just did. So this is what my herbs was looking like after I finish crushing it. I'm going to now mix and combine it together with my Moringa powder so that everything will marry together before I add my oils. And this is a close look of what it looks like. So now I'm going to be adding my oils. The first oil that I'm going to be adding is my extra virgin olive oil. I always believe in the darker version, so if you have the darker version, please do well to use it. Next oil is my sunflower oil. I added 1 cup of my sunflower oil, which is equivalent to 250 ml. Now sunflower oil, I love it because it is rich in vitamin E, but more so because it is a very affordable oil out there that anyone can actually afford. Okay, so I add my oils together and then I'll mix everything to combine. The next thing I'm going to do now is to put it in a double boiling method. So I added my plate of oil in a pan of water, and I'm going to cook it until all the oil in the pan is completely dried. Now this is my way of infusing it, but the infusion is not complete because I'm also going to be leaving it to sit on my kitchen counter for up to 3 days. Now to do that, I am going to pour it back into a jar, like a mason jar. Okay, and then I'm going to cover it and leave it in my kitchen counter to sit for 3 days. Okay, so the reason why I infused it is because I do not have the patience to leave it to sit for up to 2 weeks and above. But if you do have the patience, please do well to leave it to sit for up to 2 weeks and above. And if you are able to leave it for this long, there is no need to do the first method, which is the double boiling method. All right, now after 3 days, this is what our oil looks like. Can you see a difference between before and now? So what I do every day is actually to shake it. Every day for the complete 3 days, I bring it up and I shake it. So after infusing it for 3 days in my kitchen counter, I am going to strain it now, and I believe that my oil is ready. Okay, again, if you don't have time, you can infuse it in the double boiling method for 30 to 1 hour, then bring it down and your oil is ready. But if you have additional time, I believe that the longer you infuse your oil, the more potent it is. You can quote me wrong. So now I'm going to just strain it, and I'm trying to squeeze everything. I don't know how. I will use about maybe say 500 ml of oil. At the end of the day, I will just be getting like 200 ml. I can't tell what happened to the rest of my oils. So guys, this is what the oil is looking like now that I am done sieving it. It looks so nice. So I'm going to be adding tea tree essential oil. This tea tree essential oil will help if you're having any scalp issues. It's going to help to prevent and heal scalp issues. I also added peppermint essential oil. Now because I don't have much of it, I just add just a few drops, but if you have, you can add up to 10 to 20 drops. All right. The next is lavender oil. And then I'm going to mix it all together, and I'm going to now pour it in my applicator bottle. Okay, so this applicator bottle is 100 ml each. I got 200 ml and I got close to 300 ml of this oil. Okay, so after pouring it in the 200 ml bottle, I got extra in my plate, which is what I'm going to be using to show you how I apply it on my hair. Alright my beautiful people, it's time for application, and this is what the oil, the one that is left in the place, is like. So I'm going to be sharing with you the different ways that you can use this. You can make use of this oil and you are going to begin to see changes, and I'm not even joking with you. The first is to use it as a sealant. All right, so to use this as a sealant, please make sure that you apply a leave-in conditioner first, like moisturize your hair, then use your oil and like coat your hair properly. Apply on your scalp and the rest of your strands, not forgetting the ends of your hair, and then work it in properly. Comb your hair and twist it and let it be. Okay, so yeah, that's the first way to use this oil. And can you notice the shine? Alright guys, the second way to use this oil is to use it as a pre-poo treatment. If you're experiencing breakage on your hair, every time you put a comb on your hair, you will notice your hair fall out in clumps. Use this oil as a pre-poo treatment. Now you apply it, make sure you warm it up a little bit. If you're going to be using a steamer after pre-pooing your hair, there's no need to warm it up. Just apply it to your scalp and coat your hair strands. When I say coat, I mean put enough, don't even pity, like put enough, work it in, and then cover your hair for complete 1 hour. Sometimes I like to leave my hair overnight. I cover it properly and I go to bed, and the next day I proceed with washing my hair. Now if you don't want to do like a pre-poo treatment, another way to use this oil is to apply it on a clean scalp. Now to do that, you wash your hair, like shampoo your hair. Once you're done shampooing your hair, then the next thing you're going to do is to apply this oil on your hair. Apply it on your hair strands, apply it on your scalp, apply it to the ends of your hair properly. Work it in and then cover your hair for 30 to 1 hour. After 1 hour, just use warm water and rinse it off, and then proceed with your deep conditioning treatment. And I promise you that if you make this batch of oil, like if you make this quantity and you use it the way that I am telling you, every wash day, before you are able to use this quantity of oil finish, you are going to notice a huge difference. Even from the first application, you are going to notice a significant reduction in hair fall. Okay, so if your hair was shedding excessively before, now your hair is not going to shed excessively anymore. You are going to notice that your hair becomes stronger. Okay, not strong in a bad way, I mean your hair strands becomes more resistant to breakage. All right guys, so I want you to give this oil a trial. Give it a trial and let me know what you think. Okay, and guys, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to this channel if you like DIY content such as this one. Would you be trying this oil recipe on your hair? Let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that guys, I'll see you in my next video. My name is Favor. Please take care of yourself and bye.